Hey, my name is Ali here, and I'm going to show you some stuff about antennas. Now, antennas are a great way to just get local channels like Fox, NBC, all that stuff. And honestly, it's free, they're cheap. I have this little paper antenna here, and it does a great job of getting me channels. Check this out. I'm just watching all my local football games for free. I don't have to pay for DirecTV, Comcast, anything like that. Um, I mean, as we move on, I see cable TV being less and less important. And if you still want to catch live sports and all that stuff, you can hook up antennas. Now, what I'm going to also do is show you how you can split your existing coax cables to have one antenna in your attic and be able to feed it into multiple house signals where you already have a coax output and just put it in, plug it in, and boom, you're ready to go without having to fiddle with like antennas like this. It does get spotty sometimes when you use something like this. Luckily, I live close by and I happen to be facing where the antenna stations are, luckily. So my house is facing west, the antennas are west, which really helps a lot. And like just with this paper thin antenna, I get really great reception, which is amazing. But that being said, in my old place, I face the opposite direction. I lived even further away, and I still managed to pick up a ton of channels. Sometimes it was a little bit more spotty, depending on the weather, but for the most part, it was really good. And like, by all means, just try it out with something like this first. It will probably service what you need. I'm trying to basically get an antenna in my basement as well. So by feeding it from my attic into pre-existing coax outlets, which you may already have as well, I feel like you can just that's easier than if I were to try to use this in my basement as well. So I'm going to show you a little bit of that too. Okay, so it's halftime. I got my ladder, I got my access panel. I expect I'll be able to finish this all done and wrap it up before the third quarter starts. I got my mask because it's pretty dusty up there, so better safe than sorry. We got plenty of these. So this is my Comcast line, and it gets split. And I'm near my bedroom, so one of these goes down to my bedroom, and I suspect the other one goes to the basement, though I'm not 100% sure. It's kind of hard to know with all this insulation. But what I'm going to do here is just take this out and add an antenna and just plug it in there, and I'm good to go. So I'll show you that in a bit. All right, that did not take long at all. I unplugged it, just plugged it in, and I'm just leaving the antenna like this, not even bothering mounting it or anything. I suspect it should be fine. We'll find out. There we go, 30-second job. All right, I plugged in my antenna. Don't worry, I will clean up the cabling a bit later. Now I'm just going to scan the channels and see what happens. Nice, right away I found one already. All right, I'm just going to let this run and then skip ahead. Wow, I picked up a ton of channels that I did not expect to pick up. 71 channels. I think on my other antenna, that little paper thin one, I received around 40 maybe. Um, and yeah, that was super simple. Excited to check out channel quality. And just to show you again how it works, so it came with this little preamp that plugs in to boost the signal power. I'm gonna have one on the other side. And then I just plugged it into the coax cable that already exists there. And yeah, there we go. We got live TV. Let me lower this a bit. See the channels we got. Oh, that was, yeah, there we go. That was paid programming. That was actually live TV. And yeah, so we got everything. And the cool thing with a lot of smart TVs, I haven't really used this one much, so I don't know exactly where it is, and I'll show you after this, is that, hopefully, let me mute this. They come with built-in guides and stuff too, so you don't have to just channel flick like in the olden days. They don't even have that TV channel program, channel 3 that used to be. You just use your built-in TV. It'll come up with the guide. Yeah, and there we go. There it is. It was on my remote here, just a little guide button. Comes with descriptions and everything all over the air. So look at all the channels I got. Some of them take a while to pick up. And like I said, I live around 15-20 miles away from the main channel stations, but I think I've picked up some of the stations that are like 60 or 70 miles away because I've never picked this up before. My previous place or here, are you smarter than a fifth grader? I had trouble with, I can't get this channel at all with that paper thin antenna. Let's see how well it works here. Yeah, and it seems to be fine. Let me unmute. Yeah, that was super easy. I got TV I can watch in bed. I can catch the game and all that. So that's all it is to it. Honestly, I was lucky. I scoped out the attic before. I saw there was already those coax inputs and the splitter, so it was a pretty simple job. It may not be that easy, especially if you're going to add in a new wiring. So for my next project, what I might do is take that further split and put it into the living room where there isn't a coax output and get it so that one antenna can feed multiple TVs. It should already be hooked up in the basement, so that's good. I'm just going to set it up there eventually. I'm really lucky that the previous owners, some guy did all that wiring pre-existing, because that would have been a bitch to do by myself. So for just scoping it out, I recommend you check out your attic, see what you do if you're into this kind of stuff and you're curious. And yeah, now I got free TV. I'm streaming on Twitch if you want to check me out there. I play Rocket League. Right now I don't have a graphics card, so maybe a few months after this video is out, check it out. I'll keep you updated there. Waiting for that NVIDIA 30 series. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope this video helped.